Question 19 reads, the cost of maintenance on an automobile increases each year by 10%, and Andrew paid $300 this year for maintenance on his automobile. If the cost C for maintenance on Andrew's automobile n years from now is given by the function C of n is equal to 300 times x to the n, what is the value of x? So this is a percentages problem, but it's also a translation problem because we have to take this word problem and turn it into a mathematical function. Though we are helped along the way, we know it's going to look something like this. So let's get started. Andrew paid $300 this year for maintenance. So let's find out what he pays next year. Well, it's going to increase by 10%. So he'll pay $300 plus 10% of 300. A better way to write that is 300 plus 0.1 times 300. And an even simpler way to write that is 1.1 times 300, where I've just pulled a 300 out of each of these, which leaves behind a 1 here and a 0.1 here. That's where the 1.1 comes from. So, in order to increase something by 10%, we just multiply it by 1.1. So that's what happened in year 2. So there's year 1, year 2. So let's move on to year 3. We'll have to take what was paid in year 2 and increase it by 10%. We already know how to do that. We multiply by 1.1. So we'll have to take everything that was paid in year 2, 1.1 times 300, just pulling from here, and multiply it again by 1.1. If we move on to year 4, we have to take all of this from year 3. That's 1.1 times 300 times 1.1. We need to multiply all of that again by 1.1. So you can see what's happening. With each year, we have to multiply the 300 by another 1.1. In fact, here, we're multiplying it by, in 1 year in the future, by 1.1, 2 years into the future, by 2 1.1s, and 3 years into the future by 3 1.1s. So that's why the answer is going to be that we take 300 and multiply it by 1.1 n times. So the correct answer is C, 1.1.